we're going to look at reference numbers. A reference number for t. You've traveled t units, this reference, this number around the unit circle the whole time we've been doing this section. Now a reference number, for example, if I have 5 pi over 6, do you notice that this is the same distance above the x-axis as this one? Do you see? They're the same distance above the x-axis. So the reference number is the distance above the x-axis that you are traveling, or below the x-axis. It's the closest distance to the x-axis from where you've stopped. So if I'm going to 5 pi over 6, its reference number would be equal to pi over 6. We want to keep those in mind because remember that chart on page 403 and how we could find terminal points using it? We're always going to be referring to that chart. Therefore, reference number. Refer back to pi over 6 when you need 5 pi over 6. It's the same distance from the x-axis, so you're going to get the same point, just different signs. Let's do another one. Reference number. Remember, reference number, distance from the x-axis. So if I give you a reference number of 5 pi over 4. 5 pi over 4. I've gone the whole pi units. I want 1/4 more. I'm at 5 pi over 4. Now, I'm at 5 pi over 4. Did you just hear me say that I had gone 1/4 of pi past pi? Does it make sense that the reference number would be pi over 4? It's going to be exactly the same values as this. We'll go the same height, the same x. It will just happen to have negative numbers instead of positive numbers. So reference numbers are the distance from the x-axis.